Gettysburg, a small town in Pennsylvania, is often referred to as the most haunted city in America. With a tragic past filled with the bloodshed of the Civil War, it's no wonder that spirits still linger in the streets. But among all the haunted places in Gettysburg, one stands out: the Jennie Wade House. In today's episode, we'll take you inside this historic home where the ghosts of the past are said to still walk its halls. The Battle of Gettysburg was one of the deadliest conflicts in American history. Thousands of soldiers lost their lives during the three-day battle, and the town was left scarred by the horrors of war. In the middle of this chaos lived Jennie Wade, a 20-year-old woman who became the battle's only civilian casualty. Jennie Wade was at her sister's house, baking bread for Union soldiers, when a stray Confederate bullet pierced the door and struck her in the back, killing her instantly. Her tragic death left a mark on the house, which many believe is the reason why her spirit still lingers there today. The Jennie Wade House has since become one of the most haunted locations in Gettysburg. Visitors and paranormal investigators alike have reported strange activity, ghostly voices, cold spots, and the unmistakable feeling of being watched. Some say that Jennie herself roams the house, still trapped in the moment of her untimely death. Over the years, numerous visitors to the Jennie Wade House have claimed to experience unexplainable events. The moment you step inside, the atmosphere is thick with an eerie stillness, as if the house itself is holding its breath. Many have reported hearing footsteps when no one else is around, and some have even claimed to see a figure dressed in old-fashioned clothing walking through the halls. One of the most chilling stories comes from a group of tourists who were exploring the house late one evening. As they stood in the kitchen where Jennie was baking the day she died, they heard a woman softly humming, as if continuing her work from beyond the grave. One of the tourists turned around and saw the faint outline of a woman near the stove. The figure vanished just as quickly as it appeared, leaving the group in shock. "It was her," one of them whispered. "Jennie Wade is still here." One of the most well-documented paranormal encounters in the Jennie Wade House occurred during a ghost tour in 2010. A group of visitors, armed with cameras and voice recorders, ventured into the basement where Jennie's body had been taken after her death. As they descended the narrow stairs, they felt a sudden drop in temperature. One of the group members turned on a voice recorder, hoping to catch any supernatural sounds. As they asked questions into the air, nothing seemed to happen. But later, when they reviewed the recording, they heard something chilling, a woman's voice faintly whispering, "Help me." The voice was soft but unmistakable, and there was no explanation for where it had come from. The group was stunned. Was Jennie still reaching out, trying to communicate from beyond the grave? Jennie herself does not just haunt the Jennie Wade House. Many believe that the spirits of soldiers who died in the battle still roam the area. Witnesses have reported seeing full-bodied apparitions of men in Civil War uniforms walking through the rooms and hallways. They appear and disappear without warning, as if they are still reliving their final moments. One evening, the house caretaker was locking up for the night when he heard the sound of heavy boots marching through the upstairs hallway. Thinking it was just part of the usual ghostly activity, he investigated. But when he reached the top of the stairs, he froze. Standing before him was the figure of a Union soldier, his uniform tattered, and his face etched with sorrow. The soldier stared at the caretaker for a moment before vanishing into thin air. The caretaker, shaken but not entirely surprised, knew that the spirits of Gettysburg were never far away. One of the strangest phenomena at the Jennie Wade House involves a door that refuses to stay open. The back door, which leads to the kitchen, is said to lock itself repeatedly, even when left wide open. This has happened so often that it's become a common occurrence during tours. Many believe that this is Jennie's way of protecting the house, as the door is close to the spot where she was killed. In 2015, a paranormal investigation team visited the house to try and debunk the mystery of the door. They set up cameras and sensors around the house, but when they left the back door open, it slammed shut within minutes, on its own. Despite their best efforts, they couldn't find a rational explanation. "Jennie's still watching over this place," one of the investigators said. "She's not ready to leave just yet." The Jennie Wade House has remained a hotbed of paranormal activity for decades, drawing in ghost hunters, historians, and curious tourists from all over the world. Some come hoping for a glimpse of Jennie herself, while others seek to communicate with the restless spirits of the soldiers who perished in the Battle of Gettysburg. One recent visitor to the house claimed to have seen Jennie's face in the window, staring out at the street below. Others have captured strange orbs of light in their photographs, believed to be the manifestations of the spirits trapped within the house. The hauntings at the Jennie Wade House are not confined to a single room or area. They permeate the entire property, as if the walls themselves are alive with the energy of the past. To this day, the house remains a powerful reminder of the tragedy and loss that forever changed the town of Gettysburg. Thank you for watching this episode from The Lures of the Past. If you enjoyed this journey into mystery and intrigue, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Make sure to turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when our next tale from the past goes live.